January 19th, 2022. Just got out of the... I was hoping to play basketball, go back to school, but it's alright. Life goes on. What the heck? So yeah. Just hopping on here, seeing a little motivation. I don't know what to say, but seems like this world can be a sad world or it can be a happy world. It all depends on your perspective. Perspective is everything in this world, because there's a story I heard. There's a poor kid, or not as blessed kid, and then there's a rich kid that has everything he wants, and they both put him in a room full of poop. The rich kid goes like, "Why would you put me in this room full of poop? I don't want to be here. There's nothing in here." And then the poor kid, his perspective, or he or she, I don't know, it's 2022. He or she, her perspective or his perspective was like, "Man, all this poop, there must be a donkey somewhere." So it's all about, there must be a pony somewhere. And it's all about perspective. People don't realize that you have the power of life and death in your tongue. What you say is what you mean. If you're negative, "Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to kill this person. I'm going to cut their throat. I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to beat him up." Your negative things are going to happen to you. If you go around cussing all the time, saying screw this person, talking bad about him, negative things are going to happen to you. If you go around saying, oh, hey, how's it going? Can I help you today? Or like holding the door for someone, just simple little acts of kindness are going to add up. You may not see it, but what goes around comes around in this world. Remember that. If you're going through a hard time, because we're all going to go through hard times, it does suck, but what's the point of an easy life? There's no character. Hard times build character. There's a quote. It says goes like I think it's like, hard times build hard men, soft times build weak men. It's like something like that. Story about like how someone's grandpa walked to work 10 miles a day. His dad walked to work 5 miles a day. He walked 1 mile. His son drove a Toyota Camry. His grandson drove a Ferrari. His great grandson drove a Bugatti. And then after that, they started walking again. Everything's a cycle. Everything's a cycle in this world. And until we realize we need to accept the world that we're in and use it as best ability, use our 100 years, our 80 years, our 60 years, we don't know how much. Everyone's got a time clicking down on their life. It could be 70 days, it could be 700, it could be 7,000, it could be 7 million. We do not know. But that's what makes life worth living so much, is a state of urgency that we all need to have. Because if we knew every day that we're going to be on this earth forever, what would truly be the point of living? Why would we get out of bed every morning when we just know there's always going to be tomorrow? Which I know I'm a hypocrite. I always say I'm going to wake up early, and something always happens where I'm always back in bed. But until I get some self-discipline in my life, it's going to be really hard. I try to start with these little habits, but sometimes they do get aggravating. Sometimes I don't want to do them, but so far I've ended up doing most of them. I've stuck to this YouTube thing for the past 19 days. People may think it's stupid, they make fun of me, but I feel like I have a gift. I feel like we all have a gift inside of us. We just may not know it yet. And I've watched, for 16 years, I've watched people. I've seen what they've done. I've learned from them. I've got information. I've learned what to do, what not to do. Now it's my time to teach people. Out of my 16 years, how can I impact someone today? How can I do the right thing? How can I keep moving forward and keep doing the right thing and stay on the right path and hanging around the right people? Because the people you're around really does mean a lot. Because if you're around drug addicts, you're probably going to do drugs. You know what they say. Hang around the barbershop too long, you get a haircut. Stay around the right people and stay positive, because we only got one life. as a man may know, only got one life. Every man has two lives. The second one begins when he realizes he only has one. So what are you going to do with that one life? Are you going to sit around, oh my gosh, I never can catch a break. Oh my gosh, this person said something mean. No, you shut up and you stop caring what other people think. The less you care about other people's perspective of you, other people's opinion of you, the happier you're going to be. Which I know people are, they say mean things, and there might be a couple people that are being mean to you, but you know why they're being mean to you? Because they have low self-esteem themselves. They have issues with themselves. So instead of saying, "Oh, I'm gonna beat this person up. I'm gonna do this," pray for them. That's my advice. Pray for them, and because even if someone does something wrong, how are we gonna punish them? We can't. That's what God does, and He's gonna punish them. He's gonna punish you. He's gonna punish me. We're all guilty of sin, which it sucks, but it's true. We all were on the road to hell, and Jesus did die for all our sins. I want to start getting into more of these Christian videos, but I'm starting. It's the start. I'm in this for the long run. I'm not in this for a 3-month span or a 2-month span or a week span. I'm starting small and I'm building these little habits. It's like I'm building a house, but I'm laying every brick. Every day I want to do something special, and every day I want to have a video that I can look back in 10 years and show my kids. I'd be like, oh, this is what I did on January 19th. I went to the Y after I got out of school. I woke up late. I went to school at 9 o'clock when I should have been there at 7:20. Just little stuff like this really means a lot to me. And people underestimate the power of social media. We are in the greatest era to ever be alive in technology. So I think until we start realizing that we only got one life, and if we don't look around and start using the time we have wisely, it's gonna be gone. Like, it's sad. It's like we see all these people with regret. Regret is the biggest fear known to man. It's not that people fear death. People fear living a life that they never truly lived. And I don't want to be me. I can see in the future. When I say something, I really mean it. So it's like, what are we going to do with the time we have now? How are we going to impact people for the better? How are we going to set examples? It's like a couple things that some big goals I have. I want to be an actor. Might sound stupid, but I want to be in a couple movies. Maybe I make my own movie. Maybe this. I want to create some books. I want to leave something impacting. Like I heard yesterday on the radio, Betty White. It's like a Betty White challenge, donating to the animal hospital. That's cool. When I'm gone, what are they going to do for me? I have to set up stuff now. It's not that death scares me. It's that living a life that I never truly lived. So it's like, what is the purpose of this world? Is it to meet people? Is it to make friendships? Or is it just to do everything yourself? Because who's going to be in the casket with it? Who's going to be in the casket on your funeral with you? No one. It's a sad truth. We're born alone and we die alone, but are we going to keep letting life drag us down about it? Or are we going to try to do something about it? So what that you didn't make the basketball team? So what you didn't make the soccer team? Life goes on. Everything happens for a reason. God has a bigger outlook and perspective than you can even imagine. He has bigger goals than you, than just your schooling, your just simple stuff like that. So, video's about to cut off. I'm leaving the YMCA. In this video off, I would say, remember, everyone's got a ticking time bomb, and one day our times are gonna come. Stay positive.